Hey, happy Valentine's Day and welcome back to Hoga. I have a special video for you today. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while because this is something that I do regularly in my practice. But I thought, like, why not co-opt the Valentine's Day brand and make it a little bit more clickbaity. But aside from the extravagant name, Pre-Coital Yoga, this is actually going to be a pretty effective flow. This is something that I do myself if I'm looking to perform or if I'm just looking to feel good about myself. So we're going to include some pelvic floor strengtheners to kind of increase sexual sensation, and we're going to include lots of deep hip openers and lots of things that work up a sweat, reduce anxiety, and just make it so that you can be fully present, be your best self for whoever you are sharing this Valentine's Day with. So it comes lying down. And we'll start slow, ease you into it, why not? So come, like we've started in other videos before. I need to stop saying so come. I just keep telling you to come all the time. But right hand, right shin, left hand, left shin. Point the toes a little bit or keep them relaxed depending how you're feeling. Let's just start moving the hips in big circles away from each other. And then go ahead and reverse it. Inhale, maybe let the left leg go long, kick it out, maybe kick your mirror, like me, then wriggle back, real ugly leg, and put both hands on top of the shin. Make sure this left leg is staying flat, and make sure you're squeezing right shin in. It's less on top of the belly, more kind of going down toward the armpit. And you can stay still, or you can take some circles there too, just trying to bring some life into these hip joints because they're going to be working. And switch directions. And up to you, either hold it still here, maybe if you have a little bit more mobility, grab onto the side of the right foot. Take a half happy baby, bringing this right knee down past the armpit, breathing into the hip. Maybe bring left hand onto left thigh as a weight, or maybe you want it on the belly, or just anywhere that's comfy for you. Exhale, release, right leg comes out, left knee comes up, hands on top of the shin there. And start making your circles. And reverse. Now choice is yours, either just holding on to the shin, bringing that thigh to the chest, holding it in, because I guess we didn't do that. So the sides won't be completely even. I've already effed it up, but it's okay. Only 30 people will watch it. So holding it in, or grabbing onto the left side of the left foot, bringing that knee down past the armpit. And if it's not your deepest, do not worry. We're just starting to get a little bit warm. And go ahead, release, bring both legs up. And I think maybe we've done this before. So key things here, you want knees stacked directly above hips, okay? It's not gonna be as effective if you're in or even you're out too much. You want this gorgeous alignment here. And you can kind of rest your hands here if you want. And then this is super focused. So this is gonna feel like nothing if you're not doing it right. But if you're doing it right, it's quite good, quite simple, effective for the pelvic floor. So you want to engage your pelvic floor here, engage your Uddiyana Bandha, which all the good yogis say feels like you're squeezing your anus, but actually feels like If you were peeing and you wanted to cut off the stream for whatever personal reasons you wanted to do that, that's what it feels like. So engage everything, engage pelvic floor, and then we're just gonna drop one at a time. So right toe comes down and you inhale it up. And the key here is that the shape is not changing. If you are bending it down to touch, you are not gonna feel it. You have to keep the same shape and send it out and down. You can also put a hand on the pelvic floor to make sure you're keeping it engaged. Keep your breathing sound. You will feel it if you're doing it right. So if you are not feeling it, maybe check it out and see if maybe you are compensating by bringing the toe closer to the glute or changing anything with the alignment. And that's usually what happens if we're not feeling it. Engage that pelvic floor. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Other side. Ooh. Inhale it. Exhale down. You can also do these like in bed too, like before you go to sleep. Just super simple if you're looking to bring a little bit more sensation into the pelvic floor. A couple more, really engage, don't release that bond up. One more right side. Bring it up, super slow, make it your slowest yet. Really feel that engagement. Left one down. And same thing, bring it up super duper slow. And then bring them even. Now we're gonna try to do them together. It's a little bit harder to keep the shape and to keep them descending evenly, but you're gonna try. So one, the strongest leg is always gonna wanna come down first. So key here, please keep pelvic floor engaged. Keep these even, keep the shape. Slowly release them down. And you also wanna make sure, and I'm very guilty of this always, that the lower back is not rising off of the mat. You don't want a massive arch there. You want to be engaging so that the back can stay mostly flat on the mat. I know it's hard to do. Inhale. Bring it back up. And this isn't just for women. This is an effective flow for men as well. Yoga is not gendered. Well, it used to be, and it used to be just male, but this is ancient history now. Together. And bring it back up. Awesome job. Okay, so we're gonna send right leg out, left leg up here, okay? And you can have a little bend in the leg since we're not super warm. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring both hands outside of the left leg here and take just tiny pulses. Try and keep the shoulder blades off the mat. And you're pulsing. For 7, 6, 5, listen, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Ah! And exhale, release, awesome job. Find a little push here and then we'll get flowing. So right leg up. Am I gonna hit more? Should maybe. I don't know. Bring it up. Pulse. 7, 6, 5, so ugly. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Good job. Release that down. Maybe wiggle through the hips again. And then hands behind the shins, rock up and down the spine. And then maybe get enough momentum that you could cross your shins and just roll over them to unfurl yourself into tabletop. So hands shoulder distance apart, knees hip width. Inhale, belly drops, chest goes through the shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds. Inhale, belly drops, chest through the shoulders. Exhale, spine round. Just moving through these cat and cows. Inhale. Inhale, belly drops, chest through shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds and up to you. You can keep doing cat-cow, or if you want to do anything else, like maybe big circles might feel good after that pelvic floor work. Really just move intuitively, do whatever you want. It's a free-for-all. And reverse. Oh, that was my knee. And shake the hips side to side here. And then we'll just do one quick little stretch. Let's bring the right foot over the left shin here. You can bring top of the foot to the mat, or if it feels more comfortable to tuck toes, do that. And just gently look over the left shoulder toward the right foot. Just a gentle side bend. Inhale, bring it back. Let's switch sides. Left foot over. My foot is in the soot. And look over right shoulder toward left foot. Inhale back to center. Push through the hands. Wrap the biceps in like you're going to do in your down dog here. I know I'm a serial hyperextender. Try not to be like me. And inhale. We're going to push through the tops of the feet. We're going to lift the knees just 1 inch off the mat. And you're going to try to march it out. So lifting, lifting right, lifting left, lifting right. Engage pelvic floor. Lifting left, lifting right, lifting left, lifting right, lifting left, lifting right. One more. Left, right, and then roll over your toes. Oh my God, my foot's so dirty because I stuck it in the fireplace. Oh well, you can see my dirty, sooty foot. It's just gonna hang out with us today, I guess. So, you know your down dog. Hands shoulder distance apart. Spread wide into the mat. Feet hip distance apart. You can pedal it out, or you can come up high in the balls of the feet. And drape the belly onto the thighs with bent knees. This is a great alternative if there's any pain in the lower back. So chill out here, feel it out. Maybe you want to dip one shoulder down, dip the other down. Maybe it's your first down dog of the day. Maybe it's the first down dog of your life. Whatever, just feel it out. And inhale, let's push forward on our sooty, gross toes. And come forward to high plank. Always wrapping the arms in, like I say in every video here. Gazing out. So gaze can be out if that's uncomfortable for the neck. It may be comfortable to have it neutral, down, kind of looking in front of and between your pointer fingers. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, everybody up on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees deep, use the balls of the feet to push yourself forward. Unfurl the spine like a wave. Come to your high plank. Lower the knees if you need to, or just use the toes to push the shoulders over the wrists here. Lower super slow through your chaturanga. Come to your belly. And hands line up with top two ribs. Legs stay engaged, okay? Nothing is lazy here. Or we're just gonna take a little cobra, stretch out the abs. So push into the hand, shoulders roll back, elbows come toward each other. And look up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Roll back. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Inhale. Look between the hands. Right foot steps up. Left foot steps up. Toes touch. Heels are slightly apart. As much bend as you need here to take your forward fold. Then inhale, halfway lift fingertips to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root strong through the feet. Arms come up. Gazes at the hands. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Left foot back. Right foot back. Inhale, push forward on toes or lower knees. Exhale, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. See if the heels can meet the mat. If it doesn't happen, take that bend. And inhale, left foot forward. Right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come upward strong through the feet. Engage the glutes as you rise. Palms touch. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale. Oh, my hair's a mess. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Right foot back. Left foot back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, up to you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze at the navel just briefly. Then inhale, right foot up, left foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands by your side. And fix your hair if you are on camera and you're like self-conscious about it because mine looks ridiculous. But inhale. While you're here, I'm fixing my hair. Let's come up on the balls of our feet. Why not? A little unexpected interlude. Come up on the balls of the feet. Seal the shins, the ankles together, thighs together. Squeeze the core tight. And exhale, bring them down. And back to our scheduled programming. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Left foot back. Right foot back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, left foot up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come up. Root to rise. Palms touch at the top. You're going to grab left wrist with right hand. Exhale, take a side bend, sending the left hips off to the left, sending left hand and right hand off to the right. Inhale to center, switch the grip. Left hand, right wrist. Take your side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Up to you how deep you make it. Just squeeze shoulder blades, elbows together, bring chest to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. All right, I think it's time to get moving since we're a little bit warmed up. So, toes touch, heels slightly apart. Weight in the heels. We're sending booty back before bending the knees, so butt comes back, knees bend. Inhale, arms come up. And then we're just kind of we're gonna make it more dynamic. We're gonna move. So you're gonna inhale, right arm off to the right, left arm forward if it's not gonna hit your mirror. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm off to the left, right arm forward. My wingspan looks creepy. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand off to the right, left arm forward. Take that big twist. Keep the knees even. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand off to the left, right arm forward. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand off to the right, left arm forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm off to the left, right arm forward. Inhale, arms up, so just a little bit deeper. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Left leg goes back, right leg goes back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root into the left foot. Inhale, right leg comes up. You're either going to keep it square, foot flex, or you're going to step bend and open those hips. Right hip on top of left. Make big circles. I know we do these in all my videos, but they just feel too good. Bring it around. Then inhale, slowly, slowly, get a little bit of core in here. You're coming through your high plank. You're gonna tap right knee to right shoulder. And then you're gonna release the foot outside both hands, okay? Heel is in, toes are out here. So you are in lizard pose. Try and keep the knee off the ground if you can. Toes are pointing the same direction as the knees, so they're pointed a little bit out. And you're gonna inhale, right arm up. Exhale, sweep it across the mat to the left corner. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale to sweep. Inhale up. Exhale to sweep. Inhale up. Exhale to sweep. Big inhale up. Open up into the twist. Maybe you roll to the right side, edge of the right foot. Make it deeper. Maybe you're not warm enough. Up to you. Enjoy your twist. Exhale. Hands come back to the inside here. Heel, toe, the foot. So it's between both hands. So you're kind of in a high lunge position. Then come up on the fingertips. You're pushing forward with the left ball of the foot. Gaze is gentle and forward. Right thigh parallel to the mat. Then exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. You're not going to be super warm, but just try it. Inhale, standing split. So you're not worried about making it look like a split. You're just worried about having the hips square. You can have fingertips forward like this, or maybe hands can come down. Chin can start going towards shin, or maybe you're not warm enough yet. But hang out here. If you want to add a little balance, maybe you can wrap right hand around right shin. Maybe left hand comes with it too. I don't feel like doing that right now, but if you do, go ahead. And then inhale, you're going to start to lift, coming through your warrior three, but you're going to bend the right leg, and we're going to make a shape here. So right leg bends, left leg bends, and the toe pushes up here. It's just kind of like a little transitionary shape to help strengthen. Then set the foot down, don't slide like me. Inhale, arms come up. Push forward with the ball of the left foot. Make this your most beautiful Anjaneyasana. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step right leg back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open up that hip. Shoulders try to stay square. Maybe make big circles. Do whatever feels good with it. Then inhale, bring it through high plank, tapping left knee to left shoulder. Try and hook that shit. Push through the hands, round the upper back. Foot comes outside the hands. Heel in, toes pointing same direction as your knee. Arm is going to come up for the inhale. And then exhale, sweep it across the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep it across the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep it across the mat. Inhale up. One more sweep. And inhale up. Hold the big twist. Maybe roll to the left side edge of the left foot. Arms up. Starting to get into those hips. And exhale, hands come down, heel, toe, left foot in. So it is between the hands here. Taking a moment and kind of an assisted high lunge. Come up on the fingertips, push forward with the ball of the right foot. Left leg is parallel, knee is right over heel. Gaze forward. Strong legs. And exhale. Hands come down, okay? You're being really careful here. Starting to lift right leg, straighten left leg, okay? If hands need to be here and you need a bend, you are doing that. If you are fine, try and keep hips square and bring chin toward chin, nose toward knee, whatever feels good, okay? And if you want to bounce a little bit, bring the left hand behind the calf. Or just keep it stretchy, whatever. Inhale, starting to lift up, finding a little bit of warrior three action. And you're gonna bend left leg, then bend right leg, and kind of pulse it up. You're making this kind of dancer-like shape. Hips are square, just a nice strengthening balance pose here. Then exhale, send right leg back. Come to your Anjaneyasana, maybe widen your stance. Hips square, pushing forward with the right ball of the foot. Inhale, arms up. Anjaneyasana, beautiful high lunge. Gaze up if you can. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, open up that hip. We're gonna repeat that flow, we're just gonna do it quick, trying to get our heart rates up a little bit. So inhale, come through high plank, right knee, right shoulder. Footsteps outside, heel in, toe out. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, sweep it across the mat. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, hands down, right foot comes between the hands. Inhale, fingertips. High Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, try to find your standing split. Inhale here. Take an exhale. Then inhale, lifting through warrior three, bending the right leg. Lifting, I know this is hard. Lifting left leg up to find your shape. Then exhale, step it back. Oops. Inhale, arms come up. Gaze comes up, push forward with the left foot. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hand comes down to frame the foot. Step back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, open up that hip. Inhale, coming through high plank, making brief contact. Knee to shoulder. Exhale, step the foot down, heel in, toe out. Inhale, arms come up. Just one arm, sorry. Exhale, sweep across the mat. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, hand down. Left foot comes between the hands. Inhale, up to your fingertips for your assisted Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down. Lift the right leg up. Find your standing split. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, lift up, find that shape, that balanced pose. Make sure you're kicking up with the right leg. Everything is active. Send it back. Inhale, arms up. High lunge. Exhale, hands come down, frame the foot. Step back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. Bring the knees down as wide as your mat. Toes together. Take a child's pose. Maybe chest and chin come down. Maybe it's forehead resting on mat. Inhale, rock forward. And let's find tabletop. We're gonna do some little hip flexor strengtheners before we move to the flow, the next flow, which is going to be a warrior two flow. So, you know the stance. And these are going to be really simple, guys. You've probably done them before, but I like to throw them in if I'm preparing my hips for any sort of strenuous work. So, this one, I like to just like say open your clam, close your clam, just to be as vulgar as possible. So come with me, we're going to start with the left knee. And you're going to inhale, open your clam, exhale, close your clam. Close, open, and close. Working super controlled here, okay? With these, with no weights, you got to make your own resistance. Open your clam, close your clam. Open your clam, close, open, close, open, close. Try and get as high as you can. Open, close. Awesome job. Let's do the other side. Opening and closing the clam. So inhale, right knee up. Exhale, close clam. Inhale, open clam. Exhale, close clam. Inhale, open clam. Exhale, close clam. Clam opens, clam closes. And try and keep, I'm like such the bad example, but try and keep weight even through the hands, okay? Don't dump too much into one shoulder. Get it high if you can. Maintain the shape, just like in the pelvic floor exercises. Open the clam, close the clam. 1 and 2. Awesome job. Move them side to side a little bit. We have another one here. Trying to think the best way to show you. I think I'll show you a side view, then I'll show you a front view with the right leg. How is that? If you could answer. So, left leg comes out. Second side's always going to be the worst, so I don't know if you want to determine what leg you start at with that. Try and keep weight even through both the hands. Lift the leg up, point the toe, tiny circles. Yeah, like very tiny. Try and keep the leg high. 3, 2, 1, reverse it, I know. Tiny circles. And now keep it up, just keep the leg up. For 5, point the toe. 4, get it higher. 3, 2, 1, awesome job, set it down. And I'll show you right side this way, I think. Yeah, I think I have room. Okay, so. Right leg comes out. Again, I'm in the soot. Right leg comes out. All right, tiny circles. Keep it high. Second leg's always worse, I told you this. You knew what you signed up for. 3, 2, 1, reverse it. Tiny, tiny, high leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, keep it high. 5, 4, keep it high. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Good job. Bring it in. Shake it side to side. Let's tuck the toes. Go back to down dog. Let's get another flow in. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale. Open up that hip. Inhale. Slow and steady. Super slow. Make this as smooth as you can. Slowly coming through high plank, sealing the thigh to the chest. Step the foot between the hands here. Lower, back knee down. You are in low lunge. Inhale, come up. And up to you as always. Lots of hand options. Hands can just rest on thigh, or they can come up. Maybe they can kind of start to back bend. Maybe you can bring hands down for your back bend. Up to you. but we won't be here super duper long. Exhale, hands come down. Let's tuck the left toes. Lift the knee off. Find an Ajnanasana just like you did in our first flow. So you're on your fingertips, pushing with the ball of the left foot, and then send the arms behind you, airplane the arms. Use your core, use the strength of your thighs to inhale, lift yourself up. High lunge. Gaze up, just bring hands up, maybe touching or shoulder distance. Exhale, let's open up warrior two, okay? So, left foot is down. Why can't I talk? You are sealing through the left side edge of the left foot. Right heel lines up with the arch of the left foot. Parallel leg, shoulders over hips. Trying to get knee over heel again. Arms come out. Gaze is gentle over the right fingertips. Strong legs, okay, feel like you're pulling right heel back, left leg forward. You want all this energy here through the loins. Inhale, right palm flips. Exhale, reverse your warrior. It could look like this, or you can tuck hand into thigh. Keep the bend. I know it's hard to in reverse warrior. You always want to straighten. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the leg. I'm going to show you something. So you have an option here. If you have no props and you feel comfortable doing this, you are just going to hold a warrior 3, okay? You're just going to hang out here. Totally effective, good for balance, good for libido. If you're coming with me, you're going to heel to arch alignment. You're in your warrior 2, you're hanging out. Maybe you start to warm up coming into side angle. And then you're gonna look, you're gonna set your gaze at the right corner of your mat, okay? And you're gonna be up a little bit from the toes, and you're gonna start to reach down and maybe rest. Not all fingertips, try for like 3 in that corner, and bring the left arm up. And this is your half moon. What I do, especially if I'm like preparing to copulate, I like to get extra hip stretch in. Grab onto the top of my foot with my hand and then kick into it and really just stretch it out. This like feels, I know like you don't believe me, but once you get this, it feels so good. So nice. And if you have it, go ahead, release it. Take a little bit more hang time. If you're in warrior 3, hang in there. And then exhale, coming back. 4, warrior 2. Bend deep, make it your deepest, most gorgeous warrior 2 ever. I don't know if that's too much to ask, but please try. Gaze out for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the hands down. We are going to try to take a pigeon pose here. Another great hip opener. So you want to wiggle the right foot off to the left side of the mat. You want to bring the shin down. You want it as close to parallel as you can. It probably won't be there. And you want to keep the weight even through the hips, so you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm leaning on the right hip. You want weight even, so you're getting the stretch in the left hip as well. So bring yourself up, maybe take a moment up, and allow yourself to release down. And try and enjoy it. It's a great hip opener. Again, really focus, keeping the weight even through both hips. Breathing into that stretch. Open Open hips are happy hips. And exhale. Bring the hands up. Maybe adjust the hips a little more. Take one final breath here. And exhale, tuck the toes. Step it back. Maybe feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg. And inhale, lift that left leg up. Open up the hip, enjoy it. Kick some stuff off your mantle. And inhale, super slow, controlled. We're moving through molasses here. I'm fixing my hair, trying to balance. Squeeze thigh to chest. Step foot between hands. And then lower right knee, all right? Knee right over heel. Inhale, the arms up. On thigh, maybe taking a back bend here, a back bend here. Whatever you want. We're not here super long. And exhale, hands come down. Tuck the right toes, lift the knee up. Push forward with the ball of the foot, fingertips down. Gaze forward. Send the arms back. And then use your core, use the strength of your legs. Peel it up off the thigh. Come to your high lunge. Gazing up, not here super long either, but taking 3, 2, strong legs. 1, open up, warrior 2. Again, right side blade of the foot, sealed into the mat, heel to arch alignment, thigh mostly parallel with the mat. If you can, shoulders over hips, not tipping forward, arms out. Gaze over the fingertips if you can. My arms are a mess right now, I know, I'm so sorry. And inhale, flip left palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Hand can hang on thigh or tuck it to hip crease. Keep the bend, I know it's hard to remember in reverse. Inhale, straighten the leg. Again, you're coming either just to your warrior 3, or you're going to work your way into half moon. Maybe you start by kind of seeing how it feels to get lower here, taking a brief moment in your side angle, then setting your gaze to the left corner of the mat, and then coming up, trying to do just a couple fingertips. See how smooth you can make your descent. Try for 3 fingertips. If you need all, that's okay, but you're trying to get lift here. When you look over your sternum, you want to be able to see the right toes flexed. Arm up, gaze up, hanging here. Oh, or falling out like me. Or grabbing that foot and sugar cane. Opening those hips, preparing to engage in coitus. Beautiful. Oh my God, feels so good. I know you don't believe me. If you haven't, release it. Take a couple more moments in warrior 3 or half moon. Then step yourself back. Warrior 2. Make this your strongest, most perfect warrior 2. I promise we just stretch after this. And shoulders over hips. 3, 2, bend deeper. 1, exhale, hands down, coming for that pigeon. Bringing left foot off to the right of the mat. This is my worst leg. But keeping, very important, just keep the left foot flexed the whole time. Keep weight even through both hips here, okay? And then exhale, go ahead. Let yourself relax down. Breathe into it. Weight even through the hips. Please do not just dump into the left hip. Inhale, press into the hands, tuck the right toes, step the left leg back. If you want to skip chaturanga, skip it, but it is the last one, so maybe you want to take it. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, scoop up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, just pivot. All right, so we're gonna do one more balance pose. I'll show you facing forward, and maybe you'll hate it. I read somewhere it's like good for libido. I don't know how or why, but we're gonna do it because it's also just an incredibly great strengthening pose. So root into the left foot. Lots of options, lots of levels here. If you cannot do full eagle pose, come to any variation of tree, hang out, all right? If you want to come into partial eagle, bring right knee on top of left thigh. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you can tuck those toes behind the shin. Maybe you bend the knees down. Maybe you bring right arm under left. And I wish I had a good way to describe this, but the hands just go like this. Don't fall. The hands just go like this. And then, lots of schools of thought. Some people like to bring the knee and the elbows together, and they like to bend here. I like to bend deep in my legs, but send my arms up to get a stretch in the shoulders as well. Wherever you are, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, release. Shake it out, other side. So, right foot roots. Left leg comes on top. Knee on top of thigh. Tuck left toes behind, all right. Right arm comes under. Opposite arms, guys, I'm sorry, I'm losing it. And then again, either your tuck here, or sending the arms up but keeping a deep, beautiful bend in the legs. And we're gonna hold, make it your best for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And maybe I'll show you it just from the side for like future reference, because I know it can look kind of so. Leg comes up and over, so it's like this. Oops, I don't know if you can even see that better, but you see how the toes are tucking? No, yes? All right, let's get into some hip openers. So let's start, toes pointed, heels out, hands to the hips. Inhale, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, with a strong flat back, fold forward. Okay, lots of things you can do here. You can line up heels of the hands with heels of the feet. You can take pointer finger, middle finger, and thumb, grab onto the toes. You could grab onto the heels, or you can reach the hands behind you and send yourself through the legs a little bit. Wherever you are, just make sure it feels good. Enjoy it. The head should just barely touch. So if it touches and it feels like way too easy that you got it down, just walk the feet in closer. Make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. You want it just brushing the ground. Yeah. Inhale, hands down. Squeeze the legs, strengthen them, bring the hands to the hips so you can come up unassisted with a flat back. All right, let's get into some Skandasana, side lunge. So send right toes out just a little bit. You're gonna bring hands down. You want the right heel to stay on the mat, and then you wanna put left heel down, left toes up. So this is your side lunge. Lots of things you can do with it. You could send right fingertips out, left hand up. Or you can hang out. You can have hands down supporting you if this is really difficult. And inhale, crawl through the center and switch sides. Left toes point out. And again, up to you what you choose. Inhale the center, and let's just bounce between the two, okay? Kind of snake yourself like a spider, over and down, flip it up, other side, and bring the glutes down. All right, my favorite. We've done this many a time. So, heels out, toes pointing up, legs are engaged, okay? And then we're gonna come down to our halfway point, just to get us warmed up, get us into a little bit more of our active flexibility before we just really let ourselves melt down. So you're coming halfway. Halfway can look like anything it needs to look like. Your halfway won't look like anybody else's halfway maybe. So be gentle with yourself, and then come down to your halfway with the arms behind you, so you're not using the arms as a crutch for anything. You're at your halfway. Inhale, come up. And exhale, you're coming down. And this, I don't feel like I really have to explain why this is a useful stretch for the purpose of this video, but it is. So come down, however you want. Hands can walk out in front of you, or they can grab the sides of the feet as you come down. Whatever you want. If you're coming down all the way, you want belly, chest, and chin to hit the mat, okay? Or else you're gonna hurt the lower back. So if it's like, oh, my forehead can come down, but nothing else comes down, don't set the forehead down, you'll hurt yourself. I learned the hard way, trust me. A couple more breaths. Maybe you can walk forward a little bit more. Inhale. Walk yourself up. Beautiful job. And inhale. Start to bring the legs in just a little bit, okay? More hip openers. Let's come into our lizard pose. We're gonna hold it, and we're gonna add an option for a quad stretch. So, left leg out, heel in, toes out, knees hanging out, down this time. So you're in your lizard stretch. Maybe you wanna roll to the left side, blade the left foot. Maybe you wanna push it away to start working that right hip down closer to the mat. Maybe you wanna just come onto the forearms and enjoy it. And then I'll call out the option to take the quad stretch after we've been chilling here for a couple breaths, all right? If this is too easy and you have any books nearby, you can put the left foot on books, and that's usually a nice stretch. I don't have any right now to show you, but just letting you know. All right, so either staying here or taking the awful quad stretch, or maybe it's just awful for me because I never stretch it. Reaching back with left hand for right foot, and then you're either gonna try and get heel to the glute, but I feel lately that I'm getting a better stretch kicking into the hand so that I'm working the right thigh closer to the mat, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Having a difficult time like establishing my persona on here. Like I feel like sometimes I'm trying to be like really cute in like a false way because I'm probably like the least cute person ever, like the least cutesy person ever. But then I'm a little bit nervous to be super crude, I guess, maybe because I'm sharing these on Facebook and like I'm friends with my grandma and like other people's grandmas. I don't know. But let me know what you want. If I can like totally teach these in character, if it makes it more fun for anyone, I'm totally willing to be ridiculous. Or if you want me to be more serious, we could do that too. We can do a blend. Ah, that's good. All right, release it. Maybe come up and just like, I don't know, straighten. Shake it out a little bit. Walk it up a little bit further. Oh yeah. That's nice. And then step it back. Right side. Oh, maybe I'll face this way because it's just easier for you to see it like this. But then you get my bad side. No, we're gonna stay this way. Okay, sorry. All right, right foot up, heel and toe out. Get yourself where you want yourself, okay? So you could be rolling onto the right side blade of the right foot. Maybe pushing the thigh away. Maybe down on the forearm. Whatever you want to do. And then enjoy, and then we'll call out the quad stretch. And then, choice is yours, my friends. Staying in, regular stretch or out. And if it hurts the knee, you can double your mat too. Reaching back, right hand finds left foot. Again, you can either make contact with the glute and be like, woo, or you could kick into the hand, and I've been finding this is the deeper stretch. Oh my God, I know. But it's important. And it will improve your performance, I promise. So release that and take just a little bit more time to maybe straighten, maybe rock the leg forward, find your ultimate deepest stretch. Maybe roll back. If you're someone who splits, maybe you can slide into your split right now. Splits are great just visually for the mission of this video. Oh shit, yeah, that's nice. And slide it back. If you split on one side, split on the other side. Even if it's like your bad side, your least sexy side, be sure to do it to even it out. I'm talking to myself, but you're doing it with me. Just sliding down, just to remind yourself you can do it. Take a picture of it. Sext it to someone with your butt out, I don't know. Yeah. Woo! And slide back. All right, mamas, the ultimate hip opener, frog pose. And then I'll show you just some things, some kind of like fun positions, but not positions. So, you know frog pose, because I've shown it to you many times. You know that if you're feeling extra tight and you're concerned, just toes together, legs wide, tadpole, okay? Pushing the hips back, maybe pulsing your butt cheeks, But then, if you're coming full frog, heels in, toes out again. Not leaning forward, really pushing the hips back. And I'll come this way so I can talk to you. Oh my God, I haven't been doing this enough. I was doing it like every day for a while and I felt like an absolute star, and then I don't know, I got lazy, I suppose. But we're holding it, we're loving it, we're living it. If my eyes were better, I could see how long we've been recording. Maybe this is way too long, I don't know. But I thought I wanted to throw up just a couple more full length practices for you guys. Just, I don't know. Just in case like you're loving it and the 20-minute ones like aren't satisfying. I thought I'd share the knowledge a little bit and give you, just let you practice with me. This is basically, it's Valentine's Day, but my lover is abroad, so I'm warming up for no one other than myself, but maybe I'll give myself a show, we don't know. Drop the hips down. I love frog because it just feels like a release. Like honestly, like it releases me of like aggressive tension, even like sexual tension. It's just so many emotions, so much tension in the hips. Like anything we can do to just really buckle down and lower is amazing. Oh, it feels really good today, actually. Maybe not for you, but this is about me, so who cares? Just a couple more breaths. My one friend has said that frog has revolutionized her sex life, so I don't know, maybe throw it in there, throw it in the mix. And inhale, gently bring the toes together. Walk the, oh my God, walk the knees back. And then meet me on your back. We're gonna do some, I know exactly what we're doing, but I'm not articulating. We're gonna do some half boats, and then I'm gonna show you just like a drill I do for like kind of the same flexibility as frog. I don't know if it's like particularly safe or if I even have room for it today, but I'm gonna show you. But anyway, boat and half boat. Feet hip distance apart. Hands on thighs, leaning back. This may be enough. If you feel some good engagement here in the lower abdomen, stay here or level up. You're gonna lift the legs. Keep a proud chest. Full boat, of course, is straight legs, proud chest. But today we're concerned about half boat. So come down. It's a half boat. And I want you to just rock. Like it doesn't have to be fast or glamorous. Just rocking out, keeping that hollow body, pressing the lower back into the mat. And then we're gonna level it up. Arms come up. Oh, Jesus. And then hold it out. Arms up, feet up, point the feet. Smush the lower back to the mat. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. That was so ugly. Let me bring the legs in. All right, let's see if I have room to show you. I just kind of like to do these. You'll see why when I show you, but not meant to be vulgar or anything. I just find like for me, my own sensation, like this really helps. So, but don't hurt yourself if you don't normally do this, but what I do is I just try to bring my legs out to the side, tap my toes, and either hold or just gently pulse it down here, spreading them wide. If you don't want to do this, just take a simple happy baby. Happy baby is excellent too, a really excellent hip opener. Exposes everything that needs to be exposed. Put it gently, but you want to try? Grab on, kick it back. Boom, boom. And tap it out. Make sure nothing is hurting. Lower back is definitely not hurting here. And maybe hold. And exhale. Release down. Ooh, shake the hips out. Awesome job, guys. Or maybe not. I could see you could have totally fucked it up. But let's take just 2 bridges for spinal articulation. I hope you feel nice and stretched out. I hope you engaged your pelvic floor a little bit, worked up a sweat, and just opened up things that needed to be opened up. All right. If you can, hands to heels. Start to lift vertebrae by vertebrae up. Hold at the top. This is also good for pelvic floor. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae down. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae up. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae down. Inhale, lift up. Just feels so nice at the end of a more intense practice. Calm down. Gorgeous job, guys. You want to take your Shavasana, take your Shavasana, of course. Legs out wide as your mat. Palms facing up. Breathing in. Breathing calm. You should feel pretty good after doing this, I would hope. If you don't, feel free to send me hate mail because I'm getting no mail. So any mail is good mail. And, I mean, yeah. That's it. I hope that helped you. Let me know in the comments if that improved anything in the carnal realm of your life or if that was an absolute waste of time actually, it always is an absolute waste of time because I make no money doing this, but happy Valentine's Day, guys. Tune back in soon.